I need to tell you what happened in my last Airbnb. So I'm now in my third Airbnb, third condo, third week in Pattaya. So the last one that I just came from, when I arrived, it smelled like someone had died in there. Smelled like pure sewage, raw sewage coming from the bathroom. And so immediately, like, I whip out my laptop. I'm like, okay, I have to immediately get a refund for this and scramble to find a new Airbnb. And so, like, I complain, I tell him about it, and he's pretty much just kind of like, sorry, we don't have any other units. It's the building's fault kind of thing. And I was very much just like, not going to accept that, right? I was, I was like, no way. And so I was like, you need to put me in another room, I need you to put me in another room. And so he ends up telling me like, okay, I'm just going to refund you the money. So he tells me I'm refunding you. And I'm like, well, there's no more Airbnbs. It's last minute now. I said, this really like messes with my, my stuff. And I wasn't even looking for anything specific. I was just like genuinely frustrated at the situation, that the unit was not as it should have been, and it's their responsibility, right? And so, he refunds me and he tells me, you can stay in the unit still for the 1 week that you booked. And you're still going to get the refund. And he actually refunded me in cash, just to make it easier. And so I ended up getting a 1 week Airbnb, which was like $160 US, pretty cheap, $150 US, a little more than $20 US a night, for free. Stayed in there for 1 week for free, which is good. It kind of sucked because the smell in the unit was not good. It's like a common problem that, that happens here. And some units, it's just, the bathroom smells coming from the drain. It's like, every time it gets wet, it's a horrible smell, especially in like the cheaper units. So now I'm always like really careful of that, but there's only so much you can do when you're booking, until you go see it. So it started terrible for me, and then I was really relieved and happy that I had this free week in the condo. So now I moved to another one, third building. I will just show you really quick. It's pretty basic, but this is the first one bedroom and not studio. So to me, that's a huge plus. We got the bathroom here. Pretty simple. Got my work set up, which is good. Full fridge, no tiny fridge, full kitchen. This is what I'm always looking for, is actually have a stove. A balcony, of course, is essential. This time our view is just straight up building, but it's okay. Again, still nice to have, still necessary. And then a separate bedroom here, which is nice, I realize it's definitely nice to have it disconnected from the living room, or to actually have a living room and a separate bedroom and some space for stuff. So it would be great to have a one bedroom when I eventually sign a lease somewhere. But studios, they work as well, usually much cheaper. So that's my story. That's my situation from my last Airbnb. Very silly. Just outside in the condo, this is the pool. Pretty big pool. Pretty cool layout, I would say, too. Gym inside of there in that part. It's pretty solid. A lot of families, kids. I think for this place, for me, Airbnb, $150 per week, US dollars. But if you rent it with a 12-month contract, you can get the studios for around $215 to $275, $250, something like that. Just depends. Yeah, they're all different, but the one bedroom, I'm not sure. I think they're over 300, the one bedrooms. I think they're like 315 to $350 US. I'm not really sure because I rented Airbnb and I've just seen listings for this place other places sometimes. It's called Arcadia. The only thing, I don't love the location. I prefer the location of the Laguna buildings I was staying at. And I think even all three of them, the location is not ideal because it's not, I don't know. They're all a little bit separated, like from the beach and stuff. So I do prefer a building that's like pretty much on the beach or a short walk. See, when you come out here, you're kind of, yeah, I'd say just like in the middle of, or in between areas. And so you kind of have to have a motorbike. There is stuff like on this street, like there's some stores to buy things, weed stores, food, bottled water, stuff like that. But there's not a ton. You know, there's a restaurant bar here, and the other way there's like a bar as well. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, kind of have to walk a little bit far to everything. Not too bad though. There's like 7-Eleven, you know, tops. But it's not my favorite area. I wouldn't like sign a contract here for me, just for the sake of the area. I want to be closer to the beach. Look at this dog here. This crazy little dog inside the weed shop. That's hilarious. Kind of fosters dogs. We have a shy dog here. You know, he's missing some legs, but he's still pretty mobile. And this one is new today. Very friendly. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, this one is shy. Too shy. There he is. There he is. There he is. I'm at the Rattanakoon market in Pattaya. Definitely one of the biggest markets here. Just outside of Jomtien. Huge market for fresh produce and meats. All types of meats, seafood, fruits, vegetables. But it's huge. It's also one of the only ones that I've found that really like sells beef. And so you can kind of find anything here. Huge variety, and the prices are fairly cheap. So I'm gonna go toward the meat. I want to see what they have for pork and beef. I mean, in terms of fruit, endless fruit. Not overly busy right now. It's 3 p.m. on a Sunday. The times here are a little bit strange, like maybe not strange here, but it opens at 1 a.m. So, you know, it's like all morning. And I don't think it's open super late because of that. Yeah, just so much fruit. Coconuts, 25, 60 cents. A lot of durian as well here. It is a Chinese New Year celebration, so everywhere I've been going is, you know, decorated in Chinese New Year fashion. Tons of watermelons here. Jesus Christ. How the hell you sell this many watermelons? I mean that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'd like to make a video buying 2,000 watermelons at the market. Buy out their whole stock. That'd be a good video. Hello. Avocados, grapes. Oh, grapes are pricey. The green grapes are pricey. $2.30? $6 for 1 bushel of grapes. Pricey. Maybe grapes are import, or they're hard to grow, the green ones here. Probably import for grapes, but I'm not sure. Tons of apples, 15 baht, quite cheap. I don't even know that the meat might be too late, actually. It is 3:30 almost. Yeah, I guess that's too late to get meat. Considering they open at 1 a.m., can only stay fresh for so long. Well, that's unfortunate. It is the only reason I came here. So yeah, if you're gonna come, probably come before like noon, come in the morning. Note to self. They don't really have much like cooked food here as well. It's not really a market like that. Okay, well, fruit and vegetables at this time is a go. I'll have to go to the small market, Rampo market, in Jomtien, and just get some pork. And I really want to get some beef. I haven't eaten beef in weeks, and it used to, be my whole diet essentially. Mostly beef, all beef. Now I'm just on the pork because it's what's accessible and it is cheaper too. Well, let's figure this out. Maybe I will go to a supermarket. I decided just go get some food cooked for me instead and have a shake as well. Dragon fruit and coconut milk smoothie. It's incredible. I'm now walking to the 7-Eleven so that I can buy the special coconut milk for the drink. Yeah, I'm gonna get groceries later. Probably will just order them on Grab. It's pretty much the same price to just order my groceries. A few things that I can get on there, so may as well. All right, 7-Eleven. Here we go. Coconut milk. Usually spot pretty quickly where it's gonna be. Probably back here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We have a choice right now. Probably gonna go with this one. So it's tough. This one is really good as well. Okay, we went with the Chow Co. All right. Now, do we want a pad krapao or do we want a, let's see, chicken with rice, for example? I like to get the roast chicken with rice, without the rice. Just have chicken with some spicy sauce and soup. I think it's khao man gai. I think that's what the Thai name for it is. Let's see. I don't see it here, so I think I'll go with the pad krapao dish from here. Swadee Kap. Open now? No. 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Maybe this one open already? I think so. Maybe not. Maybe I have to wait for any of them. Looks like they're all just opening, to be honest. Let's see, what can I get here? Same. Swadee Kap. Well, maybe I'll just wait and get it from the stand I usually get it from. I feel like I can get a pad krapao. Oh, she just dropped it. Uh-oh. The fried chicken. Okay, I am gonna just sit down and wait for a couple minutes. Let's just grab a seat over there actually, right by the stand, and I will order in a moment. It's very hot out here. The sun is out. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here. You know, it's mildly shady on this side. Okay. Because I have decided I'm just gonna drink this coconut milk with the ice instead of making a fruit shake. So that's good. That's good. Perfect. I have to wait for that to get cold a bit, but excellent. There were so many bugs, flies attacking me there that I decided just to eat one super fast and take away one. So I have one that I'm bringing home here. I couldn't do it. It was not really enjoyable. You know, it takes the pleasure of sitting down and eating out of it. So yeah, I decided just to do that. I'm trying to decide what to do now. I think I might just head home for a moment and then figure it out. Back home now. Look how oily this pad kapow is. I mean, that is too much oil, gotta say. I'm gonna have to transfer this to like a plate and like get rid of some of that oil. That's crazy. I could tell when I was eating it, I mean, how much oil there was, but not as much as you can see it right now. Okay, that is a bit better. So these are large ones for 120 baht. So it's like not that cheap. These you could probably get for, you know, 70, 75, 80. But usually it would be smaller. There would be less meat. So yeah, it's not too bad. The prices vary, but then again, the size varies a lot. So for the amount of pork, I say it's okay. But getting two of these and spending 240 baht is kind of pricey, to be honest. It's like more than I would want to spend getting two of these. It's okay. That market's always a little bit higher, I would say. Kind of a touristy spot, touristy market, mostly just like ton of expats over there. So that's how it goes. I smashed that. Good. Now it's time for one of these. Time to enjoy the late afternoon. Ease into the early evening here. Folks, I just woke up from a 6-hour nap. That's what happens. It's not midnight. Yeah, unplanned, you know, but that's okay. Changing up the schedule a little bit. Now we're running on United States time. It's okay. Check out the balcony here. We got this chair, this kind of old person's chair here. I don't know why they have this, but hey, it works. Definitely reminds me like an old person's chair, like, you know, like a handicapped person's chair for, I don't know, for like using a toilet if you know, you can't sit down on the toilet properly or something. It's like what my grandma used to have. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. It's comfy, actually. This is nice. Anyways, yeah, good day, good vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a thumbs up button, press the like button. That will help me a ton. And that's it. You know, I will see you in tomorrow's video.